Hey guys, today I'm going to be filming kind of an informal video for you guys. I actually went to a beauty supply store in the hood and I got one of these SiliSponges that I swore I would never ever buy because I already know I'm going to hate it, but I figured it'd be fun to do it on camera for you to actually try this out. So this was $4.99. I doubt you can see that on the camera, but it was $4.99. And it says
silicone sponge, latex free. Our silicone sponge makeup applicator was designed to completely eliminate wasted makeup. While sponge applicators soak up large amounts of makeup during application, the silicone sponge perfectly applies and blends your foundation, blush, highlighter, and concealer without absorbing one drop.
Exclamation mark.
Only half the amount of product is needed as compared to traditional sponge or brush applicator.
Anyway, I think it's gonna be stupid, but I figured I'd try it. I don't know why it's in this little, you know what this, I'm sorry, but this TMI, but you know what this looks like? This looks like a condom wrapper or something. I don't know. So I'm gonna try that out. Let me open this. So I open that. And then it comes in another baggie, like a drug baggie. It feels just like I thought it would feel. It feels like a boob, one of those chicken boobs. It smells weird. It has like it has almost a flowery scent, which I hope it doesn't have scent to it. What does it say? Easily clean. No, it doesn't say anything. I also got this in the hood, so who knows? Anyway, so I'm gonna be trying that out. I'm gonna put on my moisturizer, my primer, and then off camera, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so all I did was apply my moisturizer, which was NARS Aqua Gel Luminous Oil Free Moisturizer. I applied that, and then I applied the NARS Radiance Enhancing Primer. And now I'm going to try and attempt to use this stupid chicken boob. So I'm going to mix the two Wet n Wild foundations. I've been really loving these lately. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. And I just mixed two colors because I don't have one that matches my shade. So I'm going to do little shake. So I'm going to apply that to the back of my hand. It says that I should use less. Oh my god. I already know that this sponge is going to be a fail. Like, I have it in my heart that it's going to be a fail. So I have my brushes on standby. They're just waiting to be called in. So I just mixed both of those colors, equal parts, on my hand. Gonna mix them up with my finger. And I always take whatever's left on my finger from mixing it up, and I just put it on my face. It's a little dark. It's okay. Alright, so I'm gonna take the chicken boob and dip into it. I don't know how. Oh god. So it hurts. This does not feel good at all. You know what it feels like? This feels like I'm smacking myself in the face, because that's essentially what I'm doing. Oh my god, this is so stupid. So right off the bat, I'll tell you, I don't like it. It hurts. It's like I'm smacking myself in the face with this thing. I do not like it so far. I don't see the benefit of it versus fingers. If you really don't want to absorb product and you really hate your beauty blender, which who hates a beauty blender? They're amazing. Then use your fingers. You know, your fingers don't absorb as much product. This, I feel like I'm taking twice as long as I would if I just used my beauty blender. I mean, I'm using less product, obviously, but honestly, I have so much makeup that I almost like wasting my foundation, because by the time I go through a whole foundation, I need to throw it out, you know? So, doing that. I mean, I'm getting it to blend. I don't know if you can see that on camera. It looks nice, like it's not looking bad, but I just feel like I'm working so hard to get this to work. Like, I'm smacking myself in the face. And when I use my beauty blender or my Real Technique sponge, it's such a nice, like, experience. This is like a smack yourself in the face experience. I don't even like the shape of this thing. It's like, it's a chicken boob. So how is this gonna get, I don't know. in all the crevices. Oh God, I really don't like this. But I'm doing it for you guys. See what I don't like off the bat? Look at that. Usually I like to blend, because I have a lighter face than my body, as you can see on camera. I'm sure you can see that on camera. My body is darker and my face is always lighter because I tend to use a lot of products, SPF, every day, and I do exfoliate my skin a lot. And I don't want to tan my face because I don't want to look old. So I always have my foundation a little bit darker than my face, and then I try to blend it down. I feel like I can't blend with this. It's just a streaky hot mess. Do you hear that? I don't know if... Can you hear that on camera? I'm not exaggerating either. I'm just doing it normal. It sounds quite awful. Now, this thing said that I can use it for my concealer and for my, what else did it say? Let me read it. It said, blush, highlighter, and concealer. I don't know about I can never imagine using this for my concealer. But, for the sake of the video, I'm going to try. So after how long did that take? That was a good 5 minutes just to put on my foundation, which to me, I don't spend that amount of time on just putting foundation. I literally said it to everybody. I'm like, I would never use that. I would never buy one. But for the purpose of the video, I bought one. I'm going to attempt to use this for my concealer. So this is my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, my favorite, absolute favorite concealer of all time from any brand ever. I'm going to scoop some out. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. I'm going to kind of get it creamy. Oh my God, I can't. How do you apply that? I cannot even. All right. Oh my God. I feel like I'm just going to waste my concealer. Okay, so I'm taking a little bit this chicken boob. Oh my God. I feel like I actually like this underneath the eyes. That's not horrible. I actually feel like that was nice. Maybe I'll use this for underneath my eyes from now on, which I'm really surprised. I'm gonna grab a little bit more now. I still smell like a florally scent to this. It's so weird. I don't know what brand mine is because again I got it in the hood. The brand, it just says silicone sponge. Now, where is the test is I like putting concealer on my nose. I doubt this is gonna, it's not gonna fit in my nose. So I'm just gonna apply it with my fingers around my nose. And then with the SiliSponge, I'll just bounce this on top of it. I've seen these SiliSponges on Groupon too for like $5 or Wish, which I would never buy from Wish because I feel like I've heard so much horror stories about them like stealing all your money and stuff. My best friend Gabby, she orders from Wish all the time. And I'm always telling her, I'm like, girl, watch one day. So I wouldn't buy this from Wish is what I'm saying. But maybe buy it from Amazon. I'm sure it's on Amazon. Everything's on Amazon. Okay. So my final thoughts with this SiliSponge. Does it work? It works. But I also know what I'm doing, so I can make it work. I don't think it's good for blending like down here because it's really hard to get it not to be a harsh line there without it being something absorbent. You kind of need that. You need the bounciness of a sponge or a brush to kind of buff that out. But for concealer, I wasn't mad at it. I think maybe what I would do next time to apply this for concealer is I'll apply my concealer first, take this sponge, and then kind of smooth it out with this. Will I be using this every day for foundation? Hell no. Was it fun to try out? Yes. So try this out. It feels fun. It's like a fun feeling. It feels just like a chicken boob. One of those chicken boobs that I can't use because they slip inside. So that was that with the SiliSponge.